was slightly abrupt. Huh? Good evening. I'm Joanne Watson, the director of the BSN programs. Members of the stage party, which would be Dr. Rogers, Dr. Tanya Rogers, and I, faculty, students, family, friends. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to the School of Nursing pledge ceremony for the spring for the BSN classes of August 2023 and December 2024. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the faculty assisting with tonight's ceremony. If you want to stand for me, it's Ms. Tanya Payerchin, Associate Professor, and Dr. Alexis Hicks, Assistant Professor. And then our speaker, I introduced you to earlier, and that's our Associate Dean of Academics for the School of Nursing, and that's Tanya Rogers. Also attending today are the faculty and staff from the School of Nursing. They're a very dedicated bunch, hardworking, knowledgeable, experienced group of people whose skill at educating greatly contributes to the success of of all the students. And at this time, I have the pleasure of introducing you to our speaker for the ceremony, Dr. Rogers.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to officially welcome you to the BSN program, the first of many steps that you'll take in your path to becoming a nurse. I'm really glad that we were able to do this in person this year. I'm just so sorry that your family and friends could not attend with us in person, but we are so thankful for their support of your educational endeavors, and we're very thankful for our support staff who were able to make this happen today. At this point, you should be settling into your first clinical course, and you've probably figured a few things out. You probably know that you're going to be studying a lot, right? Yes, studying a lot. You have probably discovered that nursing is its own world and that it has its own language. And you have probably come face to face with the importance of time management skills if you had not already. And yet, you have so many things to look forward to. You will certainly develop strong bonds with your classmates. You will have access to the expertise of first-class faculty members, and you will be a part of many, many exciting clinical experiences. I certainly understand and do remember, even though it's been forever ago, the waves of emotions that come with nursing school. And I do want to share a few tips with you. First, you have to know that this will be tough, but we also want you to remember that you are here because you have what it takes and that you are able to rise above any challenge that you're going to experience. You have so much support around you. We want you to lean on that support and don't be afraid to ask for help. You're going to need to fine-tune those communication and negotiation skills. Develop real relationships. Those relationships follow you through your education, your career, and your life. I know that one of my nursing classmates is still one of my very best friends, even after 20. Remember the purpose that brought you here. Find and nurture that passion. Sometimes you can get caught up in all the day-to-day and all the studying and the tests and the stresses and forget why you were here. So don't let that slip. The nursing profession will require love, compassion, courage, faith, perseverance, and most of all, a sense of humor. It will also require that you not only care for your patients, but that you care for yourselves. I'm sure you've probably heard that a few times already. This will be one of the most challenging and yet rewarding experiences of your life, and we wish you the very best. We're here to be your partner in your success. Now, there's only one thing left to do, and usually we have a few more people in the stands to do this, but this is like the true test of whether or not you're ready to be a nursing student. So I'm going to ask that I get a really enthusiastic "Let's go Mountaineers." All right? You ready? Let's go Mountaineers. All right, one more time. Let's go. All right. Well, we'll have some practice on that over the next couple of years. All right. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Rogers. We appreciate you taking time to share your words and remind us why we do what we do. Tonight's ceremony is a special one where we welcome our newest students to the study of nursing. Some of you in the audience, which hopefully there's people online watching you guys. I'm sure mom and dad and grandma and all those people are on listening in today, who are nurses may recall that as nursing students, it was traditional to receive your nursing cap when you became a nursing student. And nursing caps are now largely a big thing of the past, and it's probably a really good thing. As cool as we thought they were when we put them on our head, they were really not that cool. When we probably thought we looked good, but when we were in clinical, every time you bent over, it would catch on the curtain. You know, there was not enough room, and it would catch on the curtain, and it would pull your hair, and then it was just a mess. So despite our lack of caps these days, we have different things that we do. We continue to have a special bond with each other that's developed through the course of our study of nursing. And tonight we welcome our newest students. In making a public commitment to the professionalism in nursing studies and practice, and you're going to receive an engraved pen, writing pen as a reminder of this commitment that you make. At this time, I'd like to welcome Tanya Payerchin, there she is, and ask that our students join her in recitation of the student pledge.
Good evening. Students, could you please stand to recite the pledge with me? And now, as a West Virginia University nursing student, I pledge to uphold the ethical, moral, and scholastic standards that have been established in the School of Nursing as well as within the profession. I will conduct myself in a caring and compassionate manner, always acting in the best interest of my patients. During my educational endeavors, I pledge to work earnestly and honestly to achieve the highest level of knowledge in order to prepare myself to become a capable, accountable, practicing nurse.
At this time, we're going to release you guys in rows, and we're going to have you process the stage. And after your name is called, we're going to proceed to the next podium over, where you're going to sign the pledge book. And then once you sign the pledge book, you're going to be greeted at the bottom of the stairs by Mr. Julian, that you all know, and he's going to give you some flying WV cookies, which, if you guys haven't figured out, are the greatest things since sliced bread. So we need to process. Who's pulling? They come. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, you could sit. It's not your turn. Sorry, we apparently locked everybody out. Okay. You have two. Okay, this is the BSBA to BSN class of August 2023, starting with Skylar Blevins from Lewisburg, West Virginia. I know, right? Adrian Hughes from Charleston, West Virginia. Aubrey Hurlburt from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Hurlburt. I'm going to give him a second to sign it. This is Lily Jacobs. She's from Charleston, West Virginia. Abigail Johnson from Hurricane, West Virginia. Paige Colby from Severna Park, Maryland. Okay. Alexi Mungold from Petersburg, West Virginia. Samantha Shingleton from Parkersburg, West Virginia. And now we have the BSN class of December 2024, starting with Gwendolyn Arnold from Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Julianne Arnold from Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Okay. Bremerton. Gavin Brown from Bremerton, Washington. I think Gavin wins far away. He wins the distance award today. Grace Kane from Waverly, West Virginia. Ruby Carter from Kearneysville, West Virginia. Malia Klein from Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Tess Dinsmore from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Abigail Dewar from Wheeling, West Virginia. Sorry. Carolyn Farson from Alexandria, Virginia. Peyton Foringer from Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Cassandra Williamson from Toronto, Canada. Ooh, also far away. Madison Goff from Hurricane, West Virginia. Lindsay Hall from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Vivian Hartwell from St. Albans, West Virginia. Emily Jenkins from Maysville, West Virginia. Zoe Jenkins from New Martinsville, West Virginia. Addison Leahy from Douglasville, Pennsylvania. Daniel Marks from Hopewell, New Jersey. Jacob McGuire from Charleston, West Virginia. Marissa Michael from Inwood, West Virginia. Alexis Moore from Carn City, Pennsylvania. Olivia Phelan from Linden, Virginia. Rachel Zukowski from Tunnelton, West Virginia. Natalie Ryan from Sterling, Virginia. Allison Schwind from Fairport, New York. Allison Shoup from Beckley, West Virginia. and Braden Warnick from Oakland, Maryland. As nurses, we must always adhere to our commitment to lifelong professionalism and the practice of our profession. I would now like to welcome Alexis Hicks to the podium and ask the students and all nurses present in the audience recite together the International Pledge for Nurses.
Please read with me. In full knowledge of the obligation I'm undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard for race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious belief of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the registered professional nurse.
Yay! Please join me in congratulating our newest BSN students. No matter how challenging the program may be, remember why it was that you chose nursing and keep that goal in sight. You're all capable of succeeding in this program and going on to become registered nurses. And you'll join the thousands of nurses who graduated from West Virginia University prior to you in the last 50 years and have gone on to make tremendous difference in the lives of thousands of people for which they cared. At this time, students are already standing, so that's awesome. I would love it if you guys just wave on camera to mom and dad and everybody behind you that are helping you to get here and are keeping you here. Oh, right here. Where's the camera? right there. Yay, mom! And thank you all for joining us tonight. And this concludes our program.